Oh boy, how are you folks? Welcome back to the Josh Potter Show. Guess what? I have a bit of news. If you're watching this on the week it comes out, I was supposed to be in Oklahoma City on Sunday. Had to postpone it. We're moving it. I'll let you know the second we get a new date, but if you got tickets to the show on Sunday in Oklahoma City, you probably already found out, but had to postpone it. So we'll let you know when that's going to happen. Have to do something here in town, so I have to stay here. Other than that, go to thejoshpotter.com. Let me know where I should come in 2026, please. And then you can find out details about the Headbangers boat coming up, Skankfest, all that fun stuff, all at thejoshpotter.com. Go there, check it out. The JoshPotterShow at gmail.com. That's where you can send in all your stuff. Please keep sending them in. Got some great stuff sent in this week. So excited to get to it. But today we have a very special guest in studio. It's the great Addison Vodka, everybody. Woo. Yes. Welcome.
Thank you.
Pull that microphone right up to your face there so we can hear you talk.
Right about here?
How are you? How's that?
That's good. That's good.
Good. Tell everyone where they can find you, what you want them to check out.
Well, you can Google my name. Probably take you somewhere.
Star of stage and screen.
My Instagram is Addison Vodka XO. That's probably a good place to start.
Yeah.
Has a link, you know.
It's got that, what do they say? The link you're looking for.
Yeah, exactly.
It's here. Post it here.
Link in bio, you know.
Link in bio. Well, Addison Vodka, do tell, are you a sports fan?
You know, sure. On a good day. Give me a few beers.
That's my favorite.
I'm enjoying it.
Okay,
yeah.
Look at that. So tell us your, have you had any sports experiences that you can recollect or that strike out in your mind that stand out?
When I was in high school, I watched a soccer game for the first time. It was an all women's soccer.
Oh, really?
Game. Yeah, that was like a real big lesbian awakening moment for me. But other than that, nothing.
Well, what was it, like Olympics or something, or was it?
No, it was like college.
It was just like some girls were playing
soccer.
And you're like, wow.
Yeah.
Were you taken to it by lesbians or?
No. But pretty much every girl that plays soccer is a lesbian.
Hey,
you know,
maybe. I'm not one to judge. Yeah, they've at least been down the road.
Them. Yeah,
I see. All right. What was the awakening, or just like was that the moment you realized you like girls too, or
maybe that was it. Yeah,
that was it.
Yeah,
that was the triggering moment. I don't know when it happens. You know, I haven't had one. I'm trying to think when I found out I liked girls. What was I think it was the Pink Power Ranger.
Oh.
If I had to pinpoint it on something.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Interesting. Yeah, I can't recall what my probably first ever sexual awakening was, but that was a moment that stands out to me for sure. The lesbian soccer
lesbian soccer stuff. Well, I don't know. I mean, sometimes we have people that are sort of, I like when people don't really follow sports or whatever, and then we talk about it a little bit. It's fun. And sometimes people have like moments that stand out, and like they have a team that sticks out in their head or something like that. Maybe it's like a boyfriend or a girlfriend or something.
Yeah. They
show them the team or what have you. And then they're like, oh yeah, now I hate them or something, or I love them, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
There's a guy that's been in all the news, and we've been talking about him quite a bit. Mark Sanchez. You know who that is?
I don't know who that is.
He's out of the lexicon.
I fear I'm going to find out, though.
Well, I mean, I was going to gloss over it because we've been talking about it quite a bit. Nothing really new has come out about Mark Sanchez, but he used to be a quarterback of USC College here in town, and then he was the quarterback of the Jets. And he had quite the career, and then he became an NFL analyst, you know, where he does the broadcast and everything.
Yes.
And then he beat up an old man just this past couple weekends ago. So he's going to jail.
Okay.
Beat up is a nice way to put it.
Beat the shit out of an old man, like to within an inch of his life.
You know?
Oh, yeah. And that old man was scared. He thought he was going to die, which
this
probably
is
was.
On tape?
He stabbed him.
No, he didn't. He got stabbed.
He got stabbed? I thought he took the knife
Mark
and stabbed
Sanchez
him.
got stabbed.
Okay.
Come on. Get the
okay.
facts straight.
All right.
He's still trying to figure out.
Wow, the plot
it's not in my algorithm.
But it's been something that we've been talking about quite a bit. And, you know, when initial reports came out, everyone was like, Mark Sanchez, critical condition because he was stabbed.
Oh.
And everyone's like, oh, man.
So he gets the headline, you know?
Exactly. And then you come to find out he's under arrest because he beat the shit out of the guy. And you're like, oh, well, maybe I take back my condolences to Mark Sanchez, because people were tweeting like, oh no, poor Mark Sanchez.
Praying for Mark Sanchez.
Prayers for Mark Sanchez, exactly. And then come to find out he was the aggressor.
Right.
So this past weekend, I'm sitting there, and you come to find out the Muscle Hamster, old Doug Martin, running back, 36 years old, dies. And everyone's like, and I was like, oh no, R.I.P. Muscle Hamster. Come to find out he died in police custody.
Oh.
So now I'm like, I'm scared to even say R.I.P. or whatever when an athlete dies.
I mean, yeah, maybe you shouldn't. You know, there could be some controversy attached to it anyway.
I'm
probably
the jinx.
Safer.
Exactly. Like, there's people out there like, hey man, it's good that he died. But I don't know what happened with Doug Martin or why. It's still very murky.
Okay.
So we're gonna find out. Let's get into
All right.
Let's get into the sports segment.
Beep beep beep
Officially.
beep 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 beep.
Muscle Hamster would be that'd be like a good porn name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right?
That was kind of my first thought when I heard that.
Athletes have nicknames that definitely could go into the adult film category.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Muscle Hamster, what does that even like conjure in your head? Like, why do you think he would be called that?
Probably a smaller man, maybe.
Exactly. He is shorter, and he is like,
maybe like kind of stocky.
Exactly.
Like swole,
You're nailing it. That's
Yeah.
exactly what he was. And he was like a little tiny cannonball. And they called him the Muscle Hamster because he would just like run right through everybody. One of the most unique nicknames I found.
Yeah.
But what do you say we learn what happens here? We have a video, evidently. Maybe this will clear up some things.
Okay.
TV crime reporter Henry Lee is joining us via Zoom tonight with the latest on what we know about Martin's death. Henry.
Well, guys, it all started about 4:15 in the morning Saturday. Oakland police were
that's
called to
never
a
a
home
good
on
time.
Hendrick Street. That is in the East Oakland Hills in the Chabot Park neighborhood, not far from the Oakland Zoo. They were told someone had broken into a home, and that same person was now experiencing a medical emergency.
Can you pause it
went
for
to the
one
scene,
moment?
Yes.
got into a scuffle.
Why is this man not have a microphone when he's doing this Zoom call from his house? He's like in his office or whatever.
First thing first, though, 4:15 a.m. in Oakland.
Yeah.
Like, we're cooking. I mean,
not a good thing happening at 4:15
No.
in Oakland.
No.
Have you been to Oakland at 4:15 in the morning?
No, my best friend lives there, and she tells me.
Ratchet stuff going on in Oakland at 4:15 in the morning.
Yeah, she lives above a gas station. I guess they like to party at this gas station. So
Sure, as people do.
Till 4:15 in the morning.
It's either that they're partying at the gas station, they've probably got I hope I'm not stepping out of line by venturing to guess probably a 40 if you're partying. If you're not partying, it's just a bunch of people like this outside, like
Yeah.
we got the sleepy guys outside, like
Also a party.
yeah, they're having their own little party.
Yeah.
But it's not really loud.
No.
If you're living above it,
Maybe
you're like,
some moans though, like just like some like half awake sounds,
Oh, they do that? Do they do that when they go sleepy by? Do you think? Do they make noise?
I mean, it just looks like they should, make kind of zombie-esque noises.
They were groaning and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That does look like they should be doing that.
That's what I think. I don't know.
I've not gone close enough to one.
I don't think I have.
But they look like little sleepy boys. I feel like I want to get, I'm like, man, guy's having a real good sleep outside 7-Eleven right now.
I kind of think that, once you come to after that, you're in that forward hang position for so long. I mean, you gotta be in a little bit of back pain.
You think you think it's like that and not like yoga? They're like, oh man, I feel great.
I mean, it hurts when I do the forward fucking hang
hurt,
down in yoga. I did that yesterday and I was like, this 30 seconds needs to end right now.
And they do it for a half hour. I mean, who knows how hours they're there like
days.
that. Days. Yeah, they could be out there walking around like that. It's wild. I always wondered if there's people at home just like, oh yeah, let's go. In their house, there's like a couch right next to them. They're like, no.
Just getting a good hang in.
I'm going to just stay right here. Hang right over. Oh my God. Yeah, yoga, you do that for 30 seconds. So these guys do it forever. But I would imagine that would be better than people partying outside of a gas station. at 4:15 in the morning.
Yeah.
And who knows what the hell's going on with Doug Martin at 4:15 a.m.
No,
Evidently,
I know.
There was, a burglary, they said?
That's what
I
someone.
believe so.
Can you go back? I was distracted by the ambient noise. This poorly mic'd man.
Into a home, and that same person was now experiencing a medical emergency.
Go back
Officers went to the East Oakland Hills in the Chabot Park neighborhood, not far from the Oakland Zoo. They were told someone had broken into a home.
Broken in.
And that same person was now experiencing a medical emergency. Officers went to the scene, got into a scuffle, and they was struggle with the suspect inside the home. They took him outside back to a police car. That's where I'm told he started to code or started having a medical emergency. He was taken to a hospital, and he died. Now, I'm told by two sources, everything is being kept on the table as far as what potentially led up to his death, whether it was a medical emergency, struggle with the officers, or some combination of both. So that would be up to the autopsy to determine exactly what led up to his death.
So just to clarify, Henry, here, it was not the Oakland Police Department that called in the medical emergency. This was taking place prior to those first responding officers getting on scene?
Right. Before officers arrived, they were told on 911 there was a burglary in progress at that home on Ettrick Street. And so when officers went there, they were also simultaneously told that that same suspect who had broken in was the same person experiencing this medical emergency.
And do we know if Martin...
That's interesting. Thanks, Henry Lee, live from his own house, where he doesn't have a microphone.
AC unit kicking in the background.
Where his ceiling fan is making noise behind him. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You're a professional news person.
He dressed up.
Get a fucking microphone, though. You're just talking into your laptop. We're hearing like the background noise. They're like, Henry. You know what I mean? Like it's echoing. It's fucking pathetic. Poor Doug Martin deserves better. What I'm gleaning from this story, though, like, do you have any sort of assumptions that leak into your head now that you know some of like the only details that they've told us?
So I'm confused. Was he the one that was the one breaking in?
Yes,
okay.
But that's what makes me wonder, because they said that the medical emergency was happening prior to the officers arriving.
Right.
So was he like, I don't know, having a heart attack, having something, and then he wasn't breaking into a house. He was just like trying to call. I don't know why he was trying. You have a phone probably, but maybe he's like, I got to use a house phone to call 911 or something.
Maybe
that's how
like
it would have been
having
in
a
the old
stroke,
days.
confused.
Yeah, maybe. That's what I'm wondering, if it was happening before they got there. You know, maybe he wasn't breaking in at all. You know, maybe that's just what the person whose home it was assumed. Why he's on the street at 4:15 in the morning having a heart attack.
There's a lot of missing details.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
4:15 a.m. medical emergencies. I would imagine a little something like that.
Yeah.
What's going on, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe. These are just all things I'm speculating. We have the joy of not being a serious program, so we can speculate all day long about what might have occurred to poor Doug Martin. But evidently,
how old is
he was 36.
Oh, okay.
Does that change? Why? What does that change?
Well, I figured he was older.
Oh, you thought maybe he was like an elderly man?
Yeah.
Out at 4:15 a.m. just like, I'm
Well, now,
confused.
yeah. There's so much more life he could have been living out there at 4:15.
That's true, right? Now the 4:15 context is a little bit more eye-opening, I guess.
I mean, now I know he's able-bodied and young and vivacious.
Well, I don't know about able-bodied. He was the Muscle Hamster.
Right.
So you think Muscle Hamster must be a little able-bodied, but I don't know what he's been doing since he retired. So. Yeah. I think he retired. I'm going to guess he retired 5 years ago. So, you know, who knows what the world has done to him, but perhaps he was out and about and he just got confused and went into someone's home or something like that. I had one time outside when I was a child, my parents' house. Mm-hmm. Outside there was a car accident and a woman with like a gash on her head came like stumbling up to our front door and was like, call 911. It was the scariest thing that's ever happened. Yeah, it was like terrifying. What does it say he retired at? Or is that where you were looking up?
I was just looking up.
You were just looking up pictures of him?
Yeah.
Trying to get an eye for the Muscle Hamster?
I was curious what he looked like, so.
Oh, I thought it showed him. I don't know why.
Maybe it did. Maybe
he retired after the 2018 season.
All right, so I wasn't too far off there with that assumption. He was probably 29 or so. But yeah, no, show a full body. I mean, you nailed it with what Muscle Hamster describes a shorter, more like stocky fella. But we'll have to keep our eyes and ears to the ground here with what's going to happen with poor Doug Martin, because he passed away in the back of that cop car, I do believe, or maybe they got him to the hospital, but he passed away either way. They said he passed away whilst in police custody, which is, that headline right there makes you go like, and the cops are like, we didn't do it.
Right.
They came out right away to be like, not us this time. He died whilst here, not due to the fact he was in police custody. There were no knees on necks in this situation. Today's Josh Potter Show is brought to us by Home Chef. Oh my goodness, if you got the kids, they're going to school now. Oh my goodness, it's running around. It's practices, it's pickups, it's this, it's scheduling, it's that. The last thing you want to think about is what's going to be on the table for dinner. And boy, oh boy, wouldn't it be awesome if it just showed up at your door and then you had to do some minimal things to prepare and get ready for it. And then the cleanup is even less than that. Oh my goodness. Home Chef is the meal kit for you, my friend. Not only is it rated #1 by users of other meal kits for quality, convenience, value, taste, it's also rated #1 for recipe ease. You're not killing yourself trying to put things together. You're not going to get confused. You don't got to make a reduction. None of this nonsense with Home Chef. And they got everything that you could ask for. I'm talking recipes with fresh ingredients, 30-minute meals, oven-ready trays, quick microwavable options. Home Chef's got you covered for just about everything. And that's even a dedicated family menu, by the way, for hassle-free, delicious dinners for the whole family. And for a limited time, Home Chef is offering all the roaches out there 50% off and free shipping on the first box, plus free dessert for life. You just got to go to homechef.com/Potter. That's homechef.com/Potter, and you're going to get 50% off your first box and free dessert for life. Must be an active subscriber to get the free dessert. Well, there's a woman in this next video who also doesn't really follow football, but maybe this will inspire you. I don't know where you lean politically, but this woman, evidently a liberal woman, according to the Instagram post.
Okay.
And I do believe it is hers. She's discovered American football.
So I've noticed you've been looking at the television.
Perhaps this lady, pause it. Can we pause this? This lady, we just had the No Kings March.
Yes.
So this lady was definitely out there. She missed football for the No Kings March. She missed a great day of college football she could have been enjoying.
I mean, I could have probably guessed from the haircut she had, but yes.
No, but I'm thinking maybe the fact that she did, because this video came before the No Kings March, maybe this video, it inspired her to miss the No Kings March. Do you know what I mean? They're like, hey, this is our bread and butter right here.
Wow.
And she was like, do you know that LSU is taking on Vanderbilt?
She's like, actually, I can't do activism on Sundays anymore. I'm so sorry. I can't. Those are my days.
Hey, listen, this is exactly. You got something during the week? We don't have jobs. That's what they always say about us.
Can we reschedule the march?
Let's get it going during the week. Let's just play into the narrative. Why are we doing this on Saturday? God. Don't you know BYU and Utah, the Holy War is happening today? Go ahead.
Football on it, and that's unusual for you.
I am understanding football in a completely different way right now. I finally understand, because of the cinematography of this game, the drama. This is like Gladiator plus Days of Our Lives plus the entire Marvel universe all on a beautiful green field. Who's gonna win? They are mad. They are dancing. They are laughing. They are there's strategy. There is chaos. They could kill each other.
Pause it. This is great.
Honestly, I've never thought of football as cinema.
Yeah, no, I mean, she's watching she's watching a primetime national broadcast. So she's getting probably the best cutaways, the best graphics, the best everything, you know?
Yes.
Plus, it's two really probably good, fun teams. It's, like I said, a national broadcast that this person is catching. But it cracked her brain open.
I get it. I get that vibe. You know, that kind of happened to me with F1.
Really?
Yeah.
It wasn't just the Netflix show? Or
well, that's what started it.
Okay.
But that's like cinema, you know? And
sure. And that's like, you know, reality television too, on top of it.
And then I started watching it and I was really into it for a while. Gave it up though.
I know a bunch of women who did start watching it because of that show.
Yes.
And it's because the guys are like all insane.
I mean, they're like supermodels.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Helps.
They weren't always like that, I don't think. I feel like now, especially like I kind of compare it to NASCAR. Because NASCAR is doing the same thing, and they kind of have been since I was a kid. But there was a time when NASCAR drivers were just like fat slobs, named like Jimmy Spencer. Like, look up Jimmy Spencer.
I think there's only one older person left in the drivers of F1 right now.
Is it like an Andretti? I don't really know much about
it's crazy.
F1.
These people also...
That was a NASCAR driver right there. That guy couldn't... He had to jump through the window of the car.
Nice.
And that's because they don't have doors. And there was like a period of time toward the end of his career where he was like...
That looks like Muscle Hamster. That's what I was picturing.
You know, I bet you that their dimensions are not far off from one another. That would be a wild thing to compare. To see if Jimmy Spencer has the build of one Doug Martin, that would be fucking wild. I don't know if we have that information. But yeah, he was having a difficult time even going in and out of the car at some point.
Yikes.
What's an old F1? Go do like 1980s F1 driver and let's just see, or 1990s.
I think they were still kind of hot.
Maybe because they were European.
That's the thing, and they also they're from like wealthy families and.
Well, now they are, but back then I feel like they were more like test pilots or something like that. Like, let's just go like photos from the 80s or something. Okay, let's see. Was that?
Okay.
What are we looking at? How do they compare to the gentleman now?
I mean, not as.
They're not as.
I'm seeing maybe
or...
5, 6. You know.
Okay. What about that mustached man? He looks cool.
He does look cool. He was standing out to me. I like the blonde guy. Kind of just really
right on the
over.
Right. Over there, the tall, vibey guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Less like facial hair, I'd imagine. Now they have beards and stuff. I don't really know. Go show me some of these.
They're so
new ones.
young now, is the thing. They're bred for this thing.
I bet you those guys were young, though.
Yeah, probably.
You know what I mean? You ever see like those pictures? And you're like, this guy's 24?
I think there's an actual like 16-year-old on the
Give me something
team.
good. Give me some like underwear photos or something. I got to have something.
That one, Kimi, his name is.
What's his name?
The one on the far right on the bottom, Kimi Antonelli. He's like 16.
Oh my God. Yeah, he looks like a child.
I don't know. Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. Who's the hottest one, do you think?
Charles.
Charles?
Yeah.
Is that he just goes like Madonna, like that one?
Charles Leclerc.
Charles Leclerc? Pull his ass up.
Yeah.
Can't see
I think Max is hot too, Max Verstappen, but I think that's kind of a hot take.
Really?
Maybe.
You don't think other people think he's?
I think they do,
like
but
unique?
I think he's maybe.
This is the Charles guy, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
That's such an awkward cutout.
That's a good one.
No, the one we were on.
Yeah. I know. Lee's picking the worst photos. Cool pick. Yeah, the one where you can.
Like that looks like I'm gonna print it out and make a cardboard.
Yeah, that's so you can put it on your wall.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go. It's one of those, what do they call it? Fat heads. That's like a thing that kids post on their walls. That's a good one. What's the other one? Verstappen? That's one you think that is like a hot take,
Max Verstappen, yeah.
Pull him up.
It's not a hot take, but
interesting.
He's got the most swag for sure. He's a champ.
Yeah, these guys, now they're all like jacked too.
Yeah.
Those other guys we were looking at, they were just like... whatever.
Well, you know, I'd be so pissed if I was an older gen F1 driver because nowadays these people are making
oh, of course, they're making
billions of dollars. It's insanity.
And they realize the reason I think I'm sure I'm not like I'm over here going like, oh, I'm making a groundbreaking revelation here, but I'm sure everyone's like, well, yeah, because they're basically spokespeople for these brands.
Yes.
So they have to kind of be hot.
That's true.
Because they're in photo shoots, they're a spokesperson, they're out in front of the camera and everything like that. They're representing Red Bull and Hewlett Packard.
You think when they're kids, you know, they're going through the very minor leagues of the training. Yeah. They're like, don't bring him back.
Yeah, look at this Uggo. Yeah, he goes fast, but boy, is he gross.
He won't make it.
Yeah.
He won't make it through.
Boy, oh boy. Sure, he wins the race, but he's an Ugg.
We can't have him representing Red Bull, unfortunately.
No. There was a guy, Mark Martin. Pull up Mark Martin Viagra in NASCAR. It was like the perfect. Viagra had just come out, and Mark Martin was like doing ads for it and everything, and he was driving the Viagra car. But he was so old. Look at how old he was. So it was like perfect. It was like you gotta get that dick going again. Be like me, Mark Martin. Take Viagra.
I love how redneck NASCAR is.
It's like moving away from it. It's turning more F1.
Really?
Yeah.
God. Ugh.
Even like there's a lot of sons of NASCAR drivers in the sport now, and they're all like, because they grew up rich, so they're like, "What's up? My name's Ryan," and you're like, "You gotta. What happened to your dad? Used to like speak like Boomhauser or whatever his name is from fucking King of the Hill there."
Yeah, you know.
Show his dad. Dave Blaney's the guy that Dave Blaney always sucked. Now Ryan Blaney's like one of the best NASCAR drivers.
F1.
Right? But they're like American versions. Like they got that stupid hair.
Yeah.
You know, like the...
It's not working the same. It's honestly like...
No, they all look like country singers. You know, like the way country singers now, they all look like fucking Luke Bryan or Morgan Wallen or some shit like that.
I'm a hater of that.
Yeah.
Not into that at all.
Sames. But that's Ryan Blaney. I don't know who the other one is. Show me Dave Blaney though, like I said. Dave Blaney back in his prime. That was him. He was just like a dork.
What are these?
Yeah, I don't know why they all.
I like these like cutout ones. Yeah, so you can put them in your TikToks. You can pull up Dave Blaney in your TikTok.
That like, I don't even. Yeah.
He looks like he's in the Ed Gein movie. This guy. Did you see that?
I didn't. I've seen clips of it.
Yeah, it makes Wisconsin look like a hellish place to live.
Jeez, his eyes are giving me a chill.
Today's Josh Potter Show is brought to us by Quince, and oh boy, it's my favorite time of year. It's getting a little cooler out, a little chill in the air. You get to wear all your fun, warm clothing, and as the weather cools, I'm swapping in the pieces to actually get the job done. Warm, durable, and built to last. And Quince has so many of those. They deliver every time with wardrobe staples that'll carry you through the chilly season. I mean, they've got all kinds of fall staples you'll actually want to wear on repeat, like the 100% Mongolian cashmere. Just from $60, classic fit denim, real leather, wool outerwear that looks sharp and holds up. They got all kinds of stuff. I got my eye on the suede trucker jacket. That thing looks slick, and boy, oh boy, does it look warm. I've already gotten my cashmere beanies. I wish I was wearing one today. It just arrived, and I should have put it on for you today. I'll wear it next episode for you because these things are beautiful. I've already worn them on stage. Plenty of great photos coming out of the the Comedy Store and elsewhere of me wearing the Quince beanies. So keep your eyes out for that. And by partnering directly with ethical factories and top artisans, Quince cuts out the middleman to deliver all the premium quality at half the cost of similar brands. So layer up this fall with pieces that feel as good as they look. Just go to quince.com/Potter. That's QUINCE.com/Potter, and you're going to get free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada, by the way. That's QUINCE.com/Potter. Free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/Potter. I mean, the Ed Gein thing, not to go on an Ed Gein tangent here, but I did think it was interesting. Ed Gein was getting so much pussy thrown at him.
I don't know much about him.
I mean, he made ladies into lampshades and stuff like that, but
nice.
He used to upholster his chairs with like a tit.
Okay.
He was a real fucking weirdo.
Hey, people have hobbies.
He only killed a couple people, but the rest he dug up and then used their skin. He was like, no one was using their skin. He has like... Charlie Hunnam gave him like a real
The guy playing him in the show, I feel like, was kind of handsome.
It was that Charlie Hunnam guy from what's that? The motorcycle movie where they, he's all like
the bike rider.
Girls used to want it. No, it's like it was on FX.
Oh,
But if you pull him up, it'll show him he's bearded and he has long hair.
What's his name again?
Charlie Hunnam or Hunnam or something. What was that thing called? Sons of Anarchy.
Ah, I did watch that.
Yeah, he was in that
years
show.
and years ago.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, yes. With the long hair.
Yeah, see that one right there at the bottom? That was him in the Sons of Anarchy. And then he cut it off and he's like, now I'm
That's who's in the show?
He plays Ed Gein.
Oh.
He goes, hello.
Wow,
Ed.
see,
He
my
plays that
brain
guy
knew.
right there.
I thought he was handsome in 2 different timelines. Look at that.
I saw a girl tweeted, she was like, if Ed Gein really looked like Charlie Hunnam, it's like, wear my skin, daddy.
Yeah, you know. See, the thing with the serial killers and being an attractive man, and they would have got me. So,
you think so?
Yeah.
Bundy?
Oh, yeah.
What would be the line that would just like, can you help me with this couch? And you'd be like, sure.
I'd be like, of course I can.
They would have got. So you've gotten into cars with. Have you ever been frightened like that as a woman? Because women, I feel like, always have one thing where it's like.
Honestly, I have a.
You have a litany.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
This guy would have gotten you?
Probably.
Who's the other guy? There was another handsome fella that was doing things. And then there's somebody that they're not handsome. And that's the thing about Ed Gein, though, is like, I don't know if it was, because it was so long ago, the 40s or whatever, the 50s. We didn't have dating apps back then. We didn't have social media. So these people in Wisconsin only have so many people to draw from that they've seen before.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? They're only running into the same 10 people every day. And so this guy, first of all, he gets a lady to come to. I don't know if any of this movie, by the way, is true. Some people say some of it's not true, so I don't know.
I'm sure. It's by who? What's his name? Ryan.
I'm not sure who.
He did American Horror Story. I can't remember.
Right.
So
okay.
probably.
And he did like the other monster ones too.
Yes, the new one with the brothers.
Yeah.
Oh, the Menendez.
The Menendez brothers.
Well, I would like to believe all that Menendez brothers shit's true. They're all, it's like, so you're telling me the Menendez brothers might not have 69'd each other?
It's up in the air.
What a detail to throw in there, though. There was some things he took liberty with. He just takes liberty with the most fucked up things.
Yeah,
he did that in
vibe.
this movie, too. So, like, at one point, Ed Gein brings a girl home, this cute girl, Annabelle or Ambeline or some shit like that. And this girl walks into Ed Gein's house, which has his dead mother in it. Who knows how many other courses. He made a bowl out of a skull.
Okay.
Which he shows off. He's like, this is my favorite bowl.
He's like, here's my favorite bowl. And he's walking around and it's like, there's garbage everywhere and everything like that. And the girl's just like, your house is messy. Now, if you have like not enough towels, girls are like, I have the ick.
Oh, gosh.
I have the ick. Red flags. This guy had a corpse in there.
Hey, I've done that.
She came back. What's the worst apartment you've been to?
Oh, God. I went to a guy's house once back in Florida, and I remember going into his room. It was nighttime, and it's dark, and I'm like stepping around.
Oh, my God.
Just crinkling. I'm like shining my phone flashlight. Trash.
There was just trash on the floor?
Water bottles everywhere. I was like, all right.
I mean, been there, but wouldn't even dream of having a girl come see that.
It was a bit much, but
But yeah, you're like, hey, I'm in here now.
I was like, I already came here. I'm not going to leave until we're done.
I feel like that's what happened with this girl. She was like, well, I'm here. I guess
I get it. That's what yeah.
And she was like, what's that smell? And he's like, what do you mean?
Okay,
and then
the smell would be a
the
bit
smell
much,
was
probably.
corpses. He had his dead mother, and he's talking to it. Mother, this is Abigail. And he's like, Mother, you're being rude. Because the mother wouldn't turn around because it was a skeleton. It was a skeleton of Aunt Jackie from Roseanne, by the way. She has this Aunt Jackie skeleton in there.
The smell of a dead body, though,
Yeah, this girl's just like, oh, maybe he just hasn't opened the windows recently. I mean, it was crazy. And then not only that, then he fucks another lady. He ends up splaying her like a deer. But
the unsettling vibe might entice
the person
people.
on?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Not nowadays, though.
No, I mean, you have that. Go back to that picture you just were on there. You bring a girl over, you're like, sorry.
Back then they'd maybe be like, hey, maybe he works hard.
This girl would, I mean, maybe back then they were like, hell, I don't give a shit. This is one of 6 guys I see that aren't fucking 70 years old every day.
The line in the show was, it just needs a woman's touch.
Stop.
Yeah. And then she did. She's like, I'll come over and tidy up for you. Okay. Have fun with that. Could you imagine?
That would take a while.
That would be rough.
You'd never be leaving. Because
I
you're
mean,
gonna
I guess at
get
night
murdered
you can
also.
Yeah. Yeah, you're also not leaving because you're going to be the new skeleton that he keeps. Hey, Ted, can I be the new couch? I mean, boy, there was one, what was it, a chair? He had a nipple on it.
That's crazy.
It's wild. This guy, imagine the TikToks made about him now.
Oh, yeah.
If he was around.
We don't get things like this anymore, though. Or do we? And it's just...
You mean serial killers? Or do you mean messy apartments like that? We don't get to experience.
We don't get serial killers anymore.
Men are too self-conscious. They're scared to even have just one pillow, let alone a messy apartment when a girl comes over. No, I mean, I think it's a lot harder with DNA and cameras and phones. I mean, now you can just be like 911. Back then, you go to Ed Gein's house. You can scream your heart out and no one's hearing you for miles.
Rumors wouldn't get around fast enough.
And if they do, there would be like, it's just you know what I mean?
He's
like,
so nice.
Yeah, what do you mean? Like, yeah,
he never comes to town.
His mom is really sick. Just really sick, all right? Boy, oh boy, let's get to some news stories. What do you say?
Yeah, let's do it.
Ooh, boy, I wish this next story had a video. It's about a doctor. We've had a story on here recently. Come to find out, doctors are all fucking whilst surgery's supposed to be happening.
Oh.
Like in the hospital. There was a surgeon who...
they're there.
There was a surgeon who was like scrubbed in. He's like, you know what, guys? I'm going to be right back. And then he went and fucked a nurse. And he got caught. We got another guy here. Boise police responded to a call for service regarding report of sexual assault on September 2nd. Police say the adult female victim received support from service providers and detectives from a special victims unit and immediately began an investigation. The investigation found that the suspect and victim knew each other through a doctor-patient relationship, with the victim being the patient. Police also say the evidence indicates the suspect, 45-year-old Alexander Wills of Boise, made aggressive physical contact with the victim and committed forcible penetration by using a foreign object. Wills was taken into custody. So I know they don't say any sort of like, what if this is my doctor though?
Yeah.
Rough stuff, this guy. Hey, how are you? I mean, what is this guy a doctor of?
I don't know what,
Is this Patch Adams?
The people in Idaho are like. No offense to Idaho, but
hey, there's some handsome people in Idaho. You're right.
Sure.
But there could be. Is this what a typical doctor in Idaho?
Yeah, that's my question.
You were talking about the serial killers. I mean, Idaho is like pretty much domestic terrorism capital of America, I would say. And this guy looks like, he makes pipe bombs, I would say.
I could, if I was just handed his photo and say, guess his crime.
Yeah, or guess his occupation.
Wouldn't be doctor.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be doctor off the bat.
Doctor like Ed Gein's a doctor? Like he handles bodies? What are we talking about?
Maybe Subway manager. I don't know. Something.
Subway the sandwich shop? I'm not going to that Subway. He does kind of look like, or he just looks like he works at a Verizon store.
For way too long.
Yeah. He manages the Verizon store.
Some kind of manager. The more I look at him, the more I'm warming up to it.
He actually looks like a sweet guy now.
His eyes look
yeah. It doesn't look like he was forcibly penetrating his patient.
No.
I mean, maybe that was the procedure too. He's like, what? That's the way he's like selling it. He's like, no.
So what kind of doctor?
Exactly. We're missing so many details. Does he have a specialty
or is he more of an urgent care vibe?
That's the thing. It's missing some sort of, he's just like your general practitioner.
What do some comments say?
I don't know. They're just like probably roasting the guy's picture.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's all very on the up and up. They're very serious, the comments, I'm sure.
Telling them to come to California.
Because why?
I guess doctors do that in California.
Doctors are allowed to do that shit here?
Yeah.
Man, I wish we had more details.
Oh, he was arrested in California. He fled here.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Yeah, not much details on this one sent from T-Bone.
He's being held here in town.
Well, welcome, sir.
Wow.
Boy, oh boy.
So what do we... Not enough details.
Not enough
I need the
details.
age. I need the...
Yeah, I want to know all the. I mean, at the end of the day, it could sound like one of the plots from something that you might have made down the road, like these the doctor ones. I can't watch, by the way.
I've never done a doctor one. Funny
Really?
enough, I know. I feel like they don't do them that much anymore.
I think they're too. I mean, I don't know. Maybe people have a thing for that. It's too sterile for me. I don't want to see. Like, it's not like a trend. I feel like it was more of like back in the, like. I feel like porn had like wrestling, like WWE had like occupation era where it was like, this guy's a dentist, this guy's an IRS guy, this guy. And then in porn, they were doing that for a series too. Where it was like the settings were doctor, a lawyer.
Yes.
work.
Johnny Sins Prime.
Yes.
Vibes. There scenarios like that, workplace, I feel, were so much more popular. I don't think that's really much of a
Right
vibe
now, it's
anymore.
like just, hey, this is my house.
Now it's
Supposed
big
to just
on
be
the
normal,
family.
right? Yes, it's like
Big on
you
the
happen to be
family.
related to me, maybe, or step related.
And they love to blur the lines as much as possible.
Oh, sure. I've seen it. Sometimes you're not even looking for that kind of thing, and you're just like, oh, and they happen to be sisters.
Yeah.
Oh.
They always
Way
tie
to
it
throw
in.
that one in there, yeah. That wrinkle.
Yeah, some of the ones I've done have just really...
Is that a pain in the ass when you get there and you're like, again?
Well, when it gets complicated they're like, okay, don't forget that you're the step aunt's cousin. I'm like, all right, well, let's skip this part.
No. It's very important how you're related to this person and how you're not related, really.
No, but I don't mind it, It's...
You're the aunt's roommate's cousin's stepsister.
Yeah.
You have to stop and ask for a line.
Yeah.
No, it's like not even that. You have to like get a family tree. You're like, all right, so
Actually.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, oh man. Does it get annoying to do the family thing?
Oh,
Is
no.
it just getting boring?
To be honest, sometimes they make them so crazy. I'm like, I can't even be bored with this one.
Yeah. Because
one-
I was good. It's like at first, it's like like there's things where you're like, ooh, it's taboo. It's kind of, but they're like, it's so much now that it's like hotter when it's not the guy's sister or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're like,
it's almost like relief when you find out they're not related.
Yeah,
by some way.
It's not his mom. It's just an older lady. Hey, that's hot and rare. Yeah. Usually they're why would you fuck this other old lady when you got your mom right here?
I think there's trends to it all. I think we're in the family trend. It'll cycle out. Maybe we'll come back to the doctor's office.
Is there anything we should keep our eye on? A new trend coming?
Ooh. Honestly, I don't know. I've been seeing a lot more alien stuff.
That makes sense. Well, with all the things going on today, they're like UFOs, they are real. And people are probably fantasizing about
people love that.
fucking an alien.
Yeah, real crazy with it too.
Interesting. So I'm sure people get creative.
Well, yeah, I've seen some high production.
Tentacles.
Like possession, alien, demonic shit,
That we're fucking you from the inside out, actually. Crazy. New ways to fuck. Boy, oh boy. I'm going to keep my eye on the alien stuff there. That would take me out of it, I feel like.
Bookmark that category for sure. It's up and coming.
Keep your eye on it. You heard it here first. Addison Vodka says aliens. The next trend in adult film. Look at this guy. He's perked up. He's like, what?
Yeah.
He's psyched. Maybe that's what he was doing. He was like, I'm doing an autopsy. Today's Josh Potter Show is brought to us by Blue Chew. Boy, oh boy, how lovely. I just got a new package of Blue Chews, and I keep the Blue Chew tablets all around the place. I put one in this bag. I put one in my other bag. I got one in my backpack, just in case, You always know where one is stashed, and then you can grab the Blue Chew tablet, and you can be ready for anything. Because, boy, oh boy, it's hard enough to get yourself into the position of getting laid. Once you're there, you don't want to have the mental dilemma of providing a good time. Blue Chew tablet comes in handy. And it's one less thing to think about. And boy, oh boy, do I love it. So right now, guys, this isn't just about your performance. This is about your legacy, or your third legacy, if you know what I'm saying. You can give her group chat something to talk about right now. When you lay it down, they're talking about how it gets up. Nothing makes you more of a legend then a little Blue Chew. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we got a special deal for all the roaches out there. As always, you're going to get your first month of Blue Chew for free just by using promo code Potter at checkout. You just got to pay $5 for shipping. That's it. So join Blue Chew's mission to upgrade humanity one thrust at a time. Head to BlueChew.com for details and safety information. And a big thanks to Blue Chew for sponsoring the Josh Potter Show. Anyhow, Lish sent this in. There's a lot of girls named Lish these days I'm coming across. Like Alicia, but they go by Lish.
Wouldn't it be leash?
Leash, maybe. I don't know. They say Lish to me.
Okay.
I don't know if that's like a new thing now.
Huh.
Alicia, Felicia, I don't know. Anyhow, Lish sent this about a naked man on cocaine. This has a video, right? No.
It does not. No.
It does not? I thought for sure when I saw that screenshot from 6KWOC in Bettendorf, Iowa. A man has been charged after police say he ran naked up and down a hotel hallway while high on cocaine. Who hasn't been there?
Yeah, I mean, that's just over the weekend.
Yeah.
You know?
And he's caused more than $25,000 in damages, evidently. That's tough. When you're high on coke, try not to damage things.
Yeah.
That's how you get in trouble.
Probably.
When you do your coke, you be a gentleman about it out there. Or a lady. Whatever the case may be. Gary Stanley, 46, got high on coke and stripped naked before running around the second floor of the Courtyard by Marriott in Bettendorf, according to police in the arrest affidavit. Police said Stanley set off the fire alarm, forcing an evacuation, and sprayed 2 fire extinguishers throughout the floor, which caused an estimated $25,000 in damage. That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot, yeah.
I mean, I guess when you pull the fire thing, does the sprinklers go off? Maybe that's
How much does a fire extinguisher cost?
That I do not know. And what kind of damage does the thing inside? I've never gotten to spray one of those.
I haven't either. I've always wanted to.
I've always wanted to.
I saw people spraying one the other day downtown. There was a car,
really?
on,
Like
a car
outside?
on fire. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Was it one of the ones that was like, or was it like, because some of them are like, they like spit.
It was going hard.
Yeah?
Yeah, full stream.
And you and you saw it and you're like, man, that looks like fun.
Yeah, everyone, this has happened to me a few times where I see something happening on the road and you're like, oh, I should get out and help, but you're just a few seconds too late. And then it's just kind of awkward. You're like, everyone else has already jumped out.
Yeah, I never feel that way.
I just am like, oh, I can't help now. But then
Sure.
it's like, do I just look at this and drive away? I guess. I mean, it seems I have it handled,
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
one of those awkward moments.
Just the other day, where the hell was I? I was in, I guess, Santa Claus. I don't know, someplace far away, San Clemente or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And we get there after driving for like 2.5 hours. And I get out and I saw a guy on a scooter get hit by a car.
Oof.
And he goes, my leg! My leg! And my friend called 911. I never would have done that. I just assumed
Someone else
it's
got
over there. They got it. There's people around them. Why would I call it? And then he's on the phone. He's like, yeah, there's a guy. And then that was the end of it. I go, that's what 911 just, they didn't even ask your name or anything like that. Like, who are you to this person? Are you near him? You weren't even near him.
Yeah.
We're across the street.
I guess you can do that.
And then I just stayed there and smoked cigarettes while we waited for the show to start. I was just outside like, there he is on the ground. And the other guy who hit him with the car, imagine being that person.
Oh, God.
That's what should have called the 911.
Yeah. I mean,
Boy, oh boy.
I couldn't imagine the feeling of hitting someone. Oof.
Oh,
what
I feel
a day
yeah,
you're having.
That's
you know?
Is it weird that I like kind of go to that guy before the guy who broke his, like I'm thinking about the guy who broke his leg or whatever from getting hit by a car, and I go, well, he's gonna get to sue this guy.
He's gonna be okay.
Exactly.
In the end of it all, because he's kind of winning here.
Yes, the
He's
poor guy in
kinda
the car
winning.
that hit him is like, my life is ruined.
His
I'm
life
gonna
is
lose my
over.
license.
Exactly.
I had food I was taking home. I was gonna watch TV. I could be doing that right now.
Oof.
I really get fucked up with that.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
There's.
It's bad. And then, this guy, I feel bad for him. He's just doing coke. He probably thought someone was on fire.
He's
so much
having a good
coke.
time. You can't find people for living life.
This guy would be frightening to run up and down the hallway of
Yeah.
the Courtyard
Yeah, I would
Marriott.
feel it.
Oh my God. And he's all coked up. He's like, there's a fire. There's a fire. Get out. I would be freaked out by that.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think when he sprayed the fire extinguisher, he started trying to do it like Coke? He's like, oh, sick.
I'm sure.
Oh, you didn't tell me there was Coke in here.
I wonder how much cocaine he did.
To be in a Courtyard Marriott and pull the fire alarm running up and down the hall.
Yeah.
That's when I would say, personally, I would go, maybe we pump the brakes on the Coke a little bit.
Yeah, just sad.
Yeah. Because there are, I mean, hell, full transparency. There's times you do Coke in a Courtyard Marriott where you're even just like, this isn't the best.
No,
You know what I mean?
If you've
You
ever
go,
done cocaine in a Courtyard Marriott, I feel like, you do a line or two and you're like, oh, God.
Yeah.
Fuck. Like, what am I doing here?
Ah, Jesus, how did it get here?
Like, I was,
Boy, oh boy. Well,
should have been home already.
yeah, like, I knew the road would take me places, but man, how did we end up in this spot? And then this guy's out there, there's a fire.
Hey, maybe he's having a hard time at home. His wife kicked him out. He went back to the cocaine.
I like your empathy.
Yeah.
I try to do that myself. Let's see if there's anything else about him that we find out. Turns out a small plastic bag of cocaine was found in his sock. So if he had a small amount of a bag to have in your sock, that's not nearly. Then I kind of go, hey man, do you even do cocaine?
Yeah. You're not taking this seriously.
Yeah, what the hell, dude?
You're kind
acting
of
like
making us look bad.
Are you a child? What are you doing? Running around? Get out of here. Stanley be cool. He's charged with criminal mischief, disorderly conduct, interference with official acts causing injury. He is in the Scott County Jail for $15,000 cash-only bond.
Ooh.
Preliminary hearing scheduled for 10 a.m. October the 10th. So I guess we'll find out soon what could happen to Gary Stanley, 46 years old. He looks good for 46.
He does. He does look good.
You know?
Gary.
Hey, there's a fire in here. I just picture him being all like
wild-eyed.
Where's the fire extinguishers? He's just spraying it. Boy, oh boy.
This was in Iowa.
It was in Iowa, yep.
Okay.
Courtyard Marriott in Iowa. Who hasn't been there?
The I states,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had a few of them. Next up, this is something that could be fun. Have you ever done anything to an ex-boyfriend or like revenge?
No,
No, like car keying or anything like that?
No, I put
acts?
an air tag in someone's car though.
Whoa, just to catch him in the act?
Yeah, nothing like that.
That's not bad.
Someone
That's like detective work.
did that to somene's car at my house. I had a guy
Really?
at my house and they came and they put ketchup all over it and saran wrapped the ketchup.
Was that just like an LOL or were they doing it to be like, fuck you, Jeff?
Yeah, they were mad.
Wow.
I don't know.
That seems like a weird.
Well, I think ketchup can strip the paint because it has like vinegar in it.
It's like, what's it called? Spam?
Yeah.
Spam does that too. You put a spam on the thing and it takes the paint off.
Someone egged my car once too.
Really? A girl? A jealous girl?
I have no idea who it was.
They just did it. My friends used to fuck with my car. We used to be a bunch of squares in high school when we first started driving, so no one was like doing drugs or drinking or anything. So instead, we just did criminal mischief by vandalizing each other's cars. We put, what did we do? One time we put like not peanut butter, but like something similar, like a Nutella or something, so that when somebody did their windshield wipers, it would just spread it.
God.
And then we put leaves on it. So you couldn't see it. So like they just were getting the leaves off and then it would just spread the. That's a pain in the ass to deal with. My friends, one time I was on a date and they put tampons, tying it to this story. They put tampons and to be so elaborate to make them out to be like they're used and they don't obviously know what like a used tampon would even look like.
Yeah.
But they put hot sauce and tuna fish on them.
Oh God.
And they're like, used tampons all over your car, man. Like that would just happen.
I like the tuna effect.
Yeah, that's what they thought it would just be like. Yeah, they're like
just an extra step.
Yeah, they wanted it to. Yeah, we make them out to be like they're used. Well, this lady, she did not get the tuna hot sauce memo. She decided to evidently dump 75 tampons in her boyfriend's yard, all red stained. All of them. So I don't know where she got these. Maybe she like went to one of those containers in the bathroom and like shimmied the box off and was like, this one's full, and then took them over there. I don't know. Where do you get, how long would it take to do 75? That's like 2 years of tampons, 70, right?
No.
I'm like that guy that's making the spaceship for outer space, and we have female astronauts. I'm like, what do you need? Like 6 million tampons?
It would probably take a few months.
Yeah, it would be a long time, right?
Yeah.
You're not doing 75 in one flow, right?
No.
That would be a tough day. You gotta go see a doctor.
Yeah, that would be the time to be concerned for sure.
Yeah, that's when the Idaho doctor puts something inside to see what's going on in there. Florida, this lady's a firefighter. She finds herself under fire after allegedly dumping 75 red stain tampons in her ex-boyfriend's front yard. Her name's Gabrielle Franze, a firefighter with the Orange County Fire Rescue, stands accused of 2 counts of misdemeanor stalking. According to the probable cause affidavit, the new girlfriend flagged down deputies in the Volusia County Sheriff's Office about an incident which allegedly occurred shortly after 10 p.m. The girlfriend and the homeowner were dating and lived together after he and this woman broke up. So they were still living together after they broke up, which is...
That's also never good.
That's a sticky wicket. You don't want to be dealing with that. They came outside on September 30th and found tampons, which were stained red as if they were possibly used. They reviewed video footage from the night before, which showed a dark-colored pickup truck slowly driving past the house. The affidavit said it appeared the truck waited for traffic to clear, and a woman who was sitting on the back of the truck hopped out, and is seen throwing the tampons into the yard. Doing yard stuff doesn't seem... You could just kind of like rake them up. I don't know. I mean, what are we talking about?
You know, that's just very high school level pranking right there. It is. I mean, it's like forking someone's yard.
Yeah. Could you imagine getting arrested for something like that?
Absolutely not. That's really embarrassing.
That's like embarrassing.
It is embarrassing.
I'd rather be running up and down the halls of a Courtyard Marriott all coked out.
What I'm saying.
Yeah, that's rock and roll compared to this shit.
I mean,
give me a break. She has a pickup truck similar to the one seen in the video and also carries dog kennels that were apparently covered during the alleged crime. Investigators went to her home to speak with her. At first, she allegedly denied even knowing where her former boyfriend lived. But once confronted with the evidence to the contrary, she allegedly changed her tune and claimed it was not her idea.
Whose was it?
She went on to say her mother and aunt who live outside the state came to visit when they hatched the plan. It was my mom and my aunt. It took 3 of us to come up with this brilliant plan.
Ooh.
Allegedly, she said the trio bought a bunch of tampons, painted them red to make them look like they had been used, and allegedly drove over to her ex's house and dumped the tampons. I want to be in that meeting.
Hey, Mom, you wanna have family night tonight? We can do arts and crafts and paint the tampons for the prank
imagine
this
your
week.
mom and your aunt just being like wine drunk in your house and being like, you know how you really get them back? Let's go to Home Depot and 7-Eleven. I don't know where you get tampons. Right at Home Depot.
Industrial grade.
Yeah,
Let's get those. Let's get those.
Let's go to Costco. We got to get a whole bunch. Really cover that lawn. Cops concluded that Franzi's alleged action demonstrates a course of conduct with the sole purpose to harass the victim and serves no legitimate purpose. Deputies arrested her and transported her to the county branch jail. What are you in here for? Oh, you put tampons?
It's kind of hilarious that's illegal.
Yeah, it is. It's also kind of like, who is this guy that she did this to? It's like you're pressing charges.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come
it's
on.
like she learned a lesson. I'd be like, all right, let her out.
It's not like she's beating you.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I mean, maybe it's because he's a pussy.
How vindictive are you?
Maybe that's why she chose the tampon.
That's probably right. These look like they all fell out of you. I don't know why I gave her an accent here in Orange County.
No, Florida.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a different Orange County. You know, they got 2 different ones. The Florida one. Are you from Florida?
I am from Florida.
How did I call that one? Boy, oh boy.
Florida girl.
Peg that one. When did you get out of there?
About 1.5 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what part?
I'm from Melbourne, which is...
Melbourne. I've been there.
Have you?
Yeah, I did a whole run of those like Florida, like Lakeland.
Ah, yes.
And like, I don't remember the other one. Shit. No, yeah, all that. It's like the middle, right?
No.
Wait, where's Melbourne? Is that in
Melbourne's
by Tampa?
No, it's on the other side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a couple hours north from Miami. It's where NASA is.
Oh, NASA.
Brevard
Okay.
County,
Wow.
Cape Canaveral.
So you went down to Miami a lot?
Yes.
All right.
When I first started.
That's where we're going. Okay. Not like the Orlandos, the Jacksonvilles.
No, that's more. I used to live in Orlando briefly when I
Really?
attempted to go to college, and then
What college is in Orlando? I don't know.
UCF.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
Yes,
right. Oh,
yes.
wow. Look at that.
Yeah.
UCF.
Mm-hmm.
That, hey, we talked about their football program.
Go Knights, you know?
Go Knights. Wild. Boy, oh boy. Well, what got you to leave? Work? Just work?
Yeah, hot take, I love Florida.
Yeah?
Yeah, unpopular
I don't mind
opinion.
it. I mean, Florida's fun.
I love it. I just also once you leave, you're kind of like, oh wow, there's a lot more going on out there.
Well, Miami's
Florida.
like its own thing in general,
I
right?
hate Miami.
You hate Miami compared to the rest
Miami.
of the Florida thing? You liked Orlando?
No,
Oh.
no.
Because it's like Orlando would be like a weird place to live.
Orlando's horrible. It's either this very small area of college, which is fine if you're in college.
Sure.
And
then it's like
there's theme parks,
Disney World, and then
That's it.
just bank buildings.
Yes,
I feel like
exactly.
a bunch of corporate bank buildings, and then a lot of the sleepy guys we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
They're out there outside
Downtown
the bank. They're
for
like, What's that,
sure.
a post office? Hell yeah.
Yeah, Florida's weird. I like it here though, so that's nice. I lived in New York for a little bit too, and then I moved back to Florida, and then I moved here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you're enjoying it out here then.
Yes,
Very
it's
good.
nice.
Well, we got another Florida person here.
Oh, let's see.
Oh
My
my goodness,
favorite.
this is from Mark. He said this is a fat man was rescued
Yes.
from his home. 600-pound man rescued from his Florida home
Oh, and there's a video?
using a crane and a shipping pallet. Is there?
Yeah, I think I'm not sure what the video is
I need
exactly.
body cam
Well, I hope
footage.
it's them lifting
but
this.
I think it shows the gentleman, yes.
If I'm 600 pounds and you have to get me out of the house, I'd be like, I better be fucking dead before you embarrass me. Like
Yeah. Do not put me on the fucking news.
this. No.
Oh man.
Kill me. I'd
I
be like,
need a
God, I hope it
gun.
falls. Yes, please.
Give me a gun.
I mean, God, he's just this poor guy, just is like,
Fuck.
let me die. They had to get a pallet in there, a shipping pallet, and a crane. Was the crane really necessary to go that high? They have to really make us skeptical. Get a big old crane in here.
Oh my God.
Where are they going to take his ass? The unnamed man was lifted to safety after suffering a sudden medical crisis in West Palm Beach on Tuesday. He was unable to pass down the stairway or exit through the doors. Oh my God, due to his size and undisclosed health complications. Man.
Well,
Imagine you've been up in your
they're
room.
disclosed right there.
Well, yeah, I mean, we can get a pretty good
Yeah.
idea what was going on.
God.
Something that has to do with probably being 600 pounds, I would imagine. I'm trying to think of a disease that would be unrelated to that or some sort of medical crisis that's unrelated. He's like, can you believe my luck?
He has chlamydia.
Yeah. God, I have so much sex unprotected all the time with random partners, and I've gotten chlamydia now.
Gosh.
And I have to go to the hospital. Instead, rescuers used a crane and truck to hoist him from the home, take him to the hospital, as shown in this video. Responders, they put him in like a moving van or something. That was crazy.
That's horrible.
Responders had to
honestly.
cut part of the apartment wall out along with some of the balcony railings. Firefighters carefully secured the patient onto a sturdy pallet padded with pillows before lowering him 20 feet to the ground. Boy, oh boy, where the ambulance was waiting. The ambulance is just like, skadoosh. They have to get a special ambulance, right? What? That didn't look like an ambulance. Is this another video of it?
No. This is
Get it going again.
Yeah.
They're making us
Gosh.
watch an ad before we watch that
Nice.
awesome video again. They're like, oh, you want to see this giant man get airlifted out of his house?
That's terrible, honestly. I just don't know how it gets to.
Me neither. I mean, boy, Ed Gein would be licking his chops though with that guy.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like, boy, oh boy, I could make a banquet table with this fucking guy.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Holy shit.
You'd be set for a while with some furniture pieces.
Yeah, he's like, I got too much skin here. Boy, oh boy, here he is again. Just such a large crane.
It's really. I've never seen anything like that. There's 600-pound people that exist all over the place. But
Do they walk around or are they on like, where do you see them?
on TV.
Are they
Sure.
Or they get a rascal.
That's like being like the circus. Where you see him at the circus. Oh, okay.
No,
You can't take him to the rascal. There's no rascal that's taking that guy around. I mean, there's a fucking bulldozer.
I mean,
right
I
there.
guess you can't walk at
They're
that
putting him.
point.
That's an ambulance. They're putting him into. It looks like a moving truck.
No, it's
Wait,
like
rewind
a
it.
rider truck.
That's
Yeah.
like a U-Haul.
That's like what Tim McVeigh used to take down the building in Oklahoma City. That's like a fucking giant truck there.
Oh my God.
It's like the truck that Mark Sanchez would run at and beat up the guy. The video posted on Instagram attracted a flood of comments. I'm sure.
I'm like, put that on Reels.
I'm sure they were all real nice.
Oh God.
Very sad, one person wrote, while another exclaimed, "They put this man on a pallet? It comes as a major change to new health guidelines could lead to a surge in obesity among Americans." Oh, look at them. They're putting their little bent in here about, they're like, RFK Jr. is going to make more people obese. More than 100 million Americans who qualify as overweight can see themselves tip into the obese category under newly introduced standards. I don't really care about all that. Let's watch them put them into the truck again. That was fun. But yeah, I don't know how you get that way. Although I do. I mean, I'm getting Uber Eats 3 times a day and also living a Slavian. I'm like, wait a minute, I'll just keep watching this Netflix show. Do you want to continue to watch it? Yes. The Ed Gein Show? Yes, keep it going.
The food apps are a fucking problem.
They're tough, right?
A problem.
COVID ruined me.
I was thinking the other day, I was like, damn, like, oh, I gained like 10 pounds like in the last year. And then I was like, okay, like really reflect on what's different in your life.
Yeah. You're like, DoorDash.
Horrible. It's horrible, especially living here.
Yeah.
You know, the options are just, there's
unlimited.
So many.
It's crazy.
And it's right there.
And
at
it's
your
like,
fingertips.
oh, 10 minutes it's going to get to me. Oh, it's $80 for
Yeah.
For something that would cost me $6
for a burger.
Yeah,
$80.
yeah.
You don't get a side of fries actually either.
Nope.
Or a drink.
You want a side of anything? You got to pay another $5. Extra cheese was $5.99. I'm like, yup.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You know, I'll look at it and I'm like, nah, fuck it. Like,
yeah, it's like whatever.
Apple Pay.
It's showing up at my door.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. But yeah, no, it definitely fucking gets bananas after a little while. Addison Vodka, you have been a delight.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming.
Of course.
Being on the program. I hope you come back sometime.
Yes.
Look at this guy sitting there.
Yeah. You know.
I mean, he looks comfy. At the very least. That doesn't look like the medical crisis would be me being like, let me stay inside. The sunlight, I would be like, you know, the first time he's getting sunlight
he
on him.
looks tearful.
I don't know about that. I think he wants the crane to drop him. But boy, oh boy, go check out, tell him your Instagram one more time.
My Instagram is Addison Vodka XO.
XO.
Yes.
I thought you said XL like this guy at first.
No.
XO.
No, XO.
Go check it out.
Yes.
All the links you'll want are there.
Yes, indeed.
And for me, thejoshpotter.com is where you can go check things out. Again, Oklahoma City. We'll catch you in a couple of months. Got to reschedule that. But other than that, let us know where you want us to come. And by us, I mean me. I'm going to come there as soon as you let me know.
Threatening.
I'll come to one of the I states, too. Whatever the case may be. TheJoshPotter.com, JoshPotterShow at gmail.com. Thanks so much for everybody who sent things in. Thank you to Griffin Parker for the musical number 2. That's where you can send things in. And we will see you next time here on The Josh Potter Show. Goodbye.
Coming to you live and direct with the Roach. We shotgun the beers, I got time for a toast. It's the only place I get my sports like for real, son. He taught us nobody's more sus than Russell Wilson.
Here's the deal, son. Won't find us in Walmart. Josh Potter, keep it frank, kinda like a ballpark. It wasn't nothing talking all that jism. Turns out there's a lot of semen terrorism.
Now it's time we hit him. Bringing Votto to the plate. Roachy, your words with Chase O'Donnell the Great. Let me stop for a second, cause it's Ask Marty time. Cause it's idiocy, you know I cannot abide.
Not a fan of these guys, gonna damage the rise. Worse than the host known as the Roach. Leave an idiot woman standing on the side or looking looking like she just tripped into a moat.
I'ma kill this Henny beat like murder. Been in more studios than most have ever heard of. Pleased to be listening, hit that like and subscribe. So many bills, hats got the mafia vibe.
A lot to describe like a Roach Reporter. Teacher on OF, don't report her. Trying to live life with my mannequin wife and my mannequin kids, if that's my mannequin right.
Been a fan of this guy since the Roach Motel. Couple 100 weeks in, still funny as hell. From the tit cups to back sis and blind eyes, Potter has one of the best shows of all time.
Now watch this drive. Pop a couple tall cans with the Roach King and caught the vibe. Ready to pour more, scurry out the floorboards, hit like, comment, and subscribe.